in the season, but I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards.
Here we go.
The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. A good one in store here tonight, Clark. I know we get fired up for these offensive battles. I cannot wait.
Hey, that is an understatement, Kevin. I mean, when you got two teams that attack like this, nonstop and relentless, you know it's going to be wild and fun.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Edwards, no good. And Holmgren has the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Dort passes to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Dort a screen on McDaniels. Williams' shot is off. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Holmgren against Randall. Shoots over Holmgren. Offline with the baseline jumper. Thunder have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside Williams. Back to SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Off target from outside.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Randall. Makes it off the glass.
Forcing his way in is Randall. Hard for the defender to counter his strength.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Dort. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact. Remarkable concentration.
You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
Here's Randall after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, it's stolen by Randall. Here's McDaniels. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
The free throw drops from McDaniel. And McDaniels drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Outside, Dort. Outside, Williams for three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
The D can't afford to back off Williams too much there. When he's roaming the perimeter, he's more than capable of firing from deep.
Randall no good. The Thunder with the lead. SGA surveying the defense. An easy 2 points on the layup. SGA's got his second basket of the game.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Edwards. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Randall with the ball. Defended by Holmgren. On the clock. A three-pointer is right on target. McDaniels got 5.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Dort kicks to Williams. SGA against DiVincenzo. Outside, SGA. A 3-ball. They get it again. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Keeps it alive, and Williams is right there. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Putting in the work, Jalen Williams.
Outside, Edwards. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Holmgren. Over in the corner, Dort. No good with the triple.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Gobert the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. Randall right side. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And a big game here for both teams, Clark, as they jockey for playoff position.
Well, we know playoff seeding can make a huge difference in how you advance or not in the playoffs, and being in a position to secure home court is certainly something you'd like to have. So I wouldn't be surprised to see these teams treat this just like a playoff game.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
They grab their own miss. Hartenstein finds Dort. Cans it from downtown. Dort's got 6.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Pass to Edwards. The 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 6.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
That's a statement 3 by Williams, not letting that last one go unanswered.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Randall surveying the D. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Randall. And it's Dosunmu in for Dante DiVincenzo. Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace comes in for Dort. Now here's Dosunmu. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Sinks the triple. Edwards got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a three-level scorer.
SGA up top, defended by Dosunmu. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, up and in on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Here's SGA. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. From deep. Thunder with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Here's Dosunmu after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McDaniels got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 31 points in the win against Phoenix.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Williams, the shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Minnesota making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Bones Highland subbed in for Edwards. The Thunder also changing it up. Wiggins is checked in for Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Jalen Williams. To the wing on the left. Reed kicks to Anderson. Reed with a screen on Wiggins. It's Anderson with the drive. That one falls.
Fantastic at recognizing when to attack the hoop. Kyle Anderson, a very high IQ player.
Williams sets a screen for SGA. In the corner, Wallace with it. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Now, here's Reed. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. And good that time.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Kevin, back over to you.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. First free throw is good.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Randall's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Island with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Randall down low. Working on Holmgren. 2 points. That one goes.
Randall doesn't necessarily have to get to the bucket to be effective. He can just face you up from mid-range and do damage.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Holmgren outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 7. Right side, Reed. Randall outside. 6 to shoot. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now it's only a 5-point Oklahoma City lead. Gilgeous-Alexander against Highland. Lets the 3 fly. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got his 7th assist here tonight. Randall outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Isaiah Joe, Chet Holmgren out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in at the point. Here's Clark. The Thunder making the shot. Reed with a screen for Clark. Outside, Reed. And it's off from 3-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And stolen by Williams. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Timberwolves. Down by 15. Randall passes to Highland. Out left to the wing. Here's Reed. They can't stop the run with that one. The Thunder leading by 15. Pass to Joe. Back to Holmgren. For 3, Mitchell. The shot will not fall. Timberwolves have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Highland the bounce pass. Clark the pass to Dosunmu. Picked his pocket. Here's Joe. Defended by Dosunmu. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Holmgren can't hit.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Back to Clark from the arc. Rebound by Mitchell. The Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Clark against Wallace. And it falls over the rim and in. Wallace has got 17 now.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Shannon's checked in. Wiggins is checked in for the Thunder. Now Highland. Still yet to score. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Wallace. 17 points in the game. Pass to Joe. Wiggins from outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Randall outside. Timberwolves passing it around. To the inside. Top of the key, Dosunmu. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And that's now 6 points for Dosunmu. The Thunder leading by 11. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Reed against Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Naz Reid.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Has to go Gobert. Now Dosunmu. Here's Randall. He's guarded by Williams. Out to Edwards. No good on the three.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Randall. And here's Edwards. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Anthony Edwards plays with a lot of strength, boy. That allows him to power right through contact.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Dosunmu. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. He gets that one. 10 points for Jaden McDaniel.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. Here's Edwards. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wallace the pass to Joe. Williams for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein comes in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. 19-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's McDaniel. Last game he had 13. Rocket 6. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Outside, Dort. Outside, Williams. Holmgren outside. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 17. DiVincenzo passes to Randall, and he gets the bucket. He's got 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. On the wing, Williams. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniel. Williams can't hit. Minnesota's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Edwards. And here's SGA after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. SGA against DiVincenzo. And the basket by SGA.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Outside, Edwards. No one near Randall as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder leading by 14. Williams inside the line. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Pass to Randall. Now, here's DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Mitchell, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Oklahoma City's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers
For Gilgeous-Alexander. He's around 31 points per game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Now, here's Mitchell. He had 22 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. Williams gets the bucket.
You set him up, Williams will typically knock it down.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 19 points.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Door to screen on Reed. Williams at
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
How about the showmanship of Jalen Williams?
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Reed. Gobert with a screen on SGA. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Offensive rebound. Here's Reed. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reed's got his third basket of the night.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Dort with a screen for SGA. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Outside Edwards. Fires for three. Edwards with another miss. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Reed.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Edwards against SGA. Right side, Edwards. Outside, Reed. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The key stat here is rebounding. They're way ahead in that category. They've been the far more physical team, Shaq.
Elbow sandwiches with some extra mayo on the side. Yum, yum.
And looking ahead, here's what's to come later on tonight in the NBA. For the Magic, they'll be up against the Pistons out in Detroit. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jalen Williams has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Timberwolves trail by 13. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here's Edwards, following Lou Dort's 3. Gobert finds Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Outside Williams. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And here's Gobert. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Holmgren outside. SGA up top. Holmgren outside. DiVincenzo against SGA. Just 3 to shoot. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by SGA.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Randall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
SGA with the ball. Defended by DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Well, here are a group of point guards that have dialed up their own offense in the second half of the season. These are the top scorers at the one spot since the All-Star break. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Here's Randall. They need this. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Now, here's SGA. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
That free throw good from SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Minnesota with the ball. Here's DiVincenzo. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Hartenstein with a screen on DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 20. Gobert dishes to Randall. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
2 shots.
That one on Holmgren.
Elbow. 2.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
1 shot.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And the free throw, no good. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. The tray. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Holmgren. 9 points in the game so far. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And check out the numbers for McDaniels. Some good contributions, really, since the All-Star break. He's averaging 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Here's Gobert. 3-pointer, Randall. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Such a wide-open look. Dort's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Edwards' shot is good.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his 3. Minnesota's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Dort. Drops in the breakaway layup. Dort's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
What's the pick?
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Here is Edwards. Shoots over Dort. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Oklahoma City has got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointer since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Outside, SGA. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Drawing fouls is a skill, and it's one that Shea has mastered.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from SGA. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Case and Wallace in for Dort. He's perfect from the line this time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to Randall. Edwards looking it over. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Holmgren. He's defended by Randall. Back to Holmgren. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
And finished off by Edwards.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Dante DiVincenzo?
Boy, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
For three, Edwards. Rebound by Williams.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. DiVincenzo against SGA. Pass to Edwards from outside the arc. They get the rebound. No good that time. Thunder have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Over in the corner, Randall. Shoots over Holmgren. Randall no good.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. There are always some very sneaky defenders on the wings in the NBA, and since the All-Star break, no players have been better at setting traps than these small forwards. Fifth, Jaden McDaniels.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
They are an elite group of defenders. I mean, they don't just make it difficult for opposing small forwards. They pester entire teams with their activity, jumping in the passing lanes, being active with their hands and feet. Very impressive defensively.
Nailed from three-point land. McDaniels got 13 points.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Highland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Reed with the defensive effort. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Highland. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Joe. Oklahoma City has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Williams. The rebound by Edwards. The Timberwolves shooting in this game 45%. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Oklahoma City shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Joe, good. Joe's got his second bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here's McDaniels. 13 points in the game. Outside Williams. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Minnesota making some changes. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels, and it's Clark in for Edwards. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Jalen Williams.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set.
Here's Highland. Scoreless thus far. And a miss there on the triple. Highland against Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Joe on the wing. Wallace outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Oklahoma City leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Jalen Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Wallace in at the 3.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And that one misses.
You know, Julius Randle offers a versatile skill set. Not only does he have outstanding handles for a guy of his size, he's pretty quick, too. He's also got that strength, which is a pretty nice combination.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Highland misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mitchell outside. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Clark for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Randall against Wiggins. 13 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. 17 points for Julius Randle.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Mitchell outside. Five to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now here's Randall. Highland deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dosunmu. Timberwolves passing it around. Reed gets the bucket.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good on the triple. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Right side, Reed. Randall left side. Clark for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Wallace outside. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Wiggins against Randall. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Joe. And the 3 off target. Highland against Mitchell. There's a screen. Randall from outside. Rebound by Wallace. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Reed with a screen for Highland. Another miss by Minnesota.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Williams finds Wiggins. And here is Mitchell. Inside. Williams passes to Wiggins. Mitchell outside. Sinks the three-pointers.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Randall passes to Dosunmu. Another miss by Minnesota. Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Wallace with the ball to the paint. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Reed with a screen on Wiggins. Pass to Highland. Back to Randall to end the cold streak. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Thunder have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Now Wallace. Now Joe. Here's the three. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Randall down low, covered by Mitchell. Clark outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Reed with a screen on Wiggins. Clark for three. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Highland against Mitchell. Now here's Williams. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Here's Mitchell. Launches a three. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Highland passes to Randle. Back to Highland. Now here's Dosunmu. Another miss by Minnesota.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Williams. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. The 15-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Reed. Over Williams. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Naz Reid is a very good shooting big.
Mitchell passes to Wallace. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Now, here's Mitchell.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Reed with a screen for Clark. Outside, Reed. Drills the three-pointer. Reed's got 7 now in this quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Joe in the corner. And the Thunder another 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now here's Dosunmu. Randall down low. He's against Wiggins. Reed misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
On the wing, Mitchell. Misses the 3. And Clark has got the ball here for Minnesota. Wants to get it to Randall and does. Got it. Good job in the low post. Randall's got 19 points.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Wiggins outside. To the inside. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Here's Highland. Randall down low, covered by Wiggins, and that one's good by Clark.
That's a nice kick out. Randall knew where everybody was and made the right decision that time.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Over Randall. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think, would be helpful.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And that's now 21 points for Julius Randle.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Now here's Wiggins. For 3, Mitchell knocks down the 3 ball.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Minnesota with the ball after Oklahoma City gets the 3. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.